Well, if you were hoping for a game that was going to be, really flashy and there'd be some highlight reel goals, this game was not for you. But it did end up with a Winnipeg Jets victory, a much needed 2 points. As, Jets still trying to keep their head above water here with Calgary and Nashville trying to chase down the Jets. Today, Jets pick up a big 2 points against the Anaheim Ducks, who aren't the best team in the league by any means. But nonetheless, it was a big 2 points. In the last game against the Coyotes, I thought the third line of Vladislav Namestnikov, Adam Lowry, and Mason Appleton played very well, and that continued today, and we'll talk about all of them later. But hey, we've had a little bit of a problem here with the Jets. We've talked about it before with the veterans, maybe not giving 100% every night, maybe not being able to motivate themselves. Today it looked a little different for some of them, and one of those guys was Kyle Connor. Right from puck drop, that guy was skating around, and I knew he was going to walk away with a goal today. But, we're going to start right from the top here. The Jets are swarming. The Jets look really good, and Anaheim does not look very good at all. As they shouldn't, really. I mean, they're tanking for Bedard. This is a team that should not be winning very much hockey games. A lot of nobodies on this Ducks team. And they're getting hemmed in by the Jets, and hey, I'm loving it. The Jets are cycling. Everything seems to be going well. Until it doesn't, and as soon as the Ducks get one scoring chance, bang, they're up 1-0. So that's kind of annoying. 1-0 Anaheim. The Jets are just on this streak lately, it seems, where they're just allowing the other team to score first after having a really strong start. So obviously we don't like to see it, but Cam Fowler puts the Ducks up 1-0. But it would be extremely short-lived, as less than a minute later, it would be Mason Appleton off the rush from Dylan DeMello, offensive defenseman Dylan DeMello, joining the rush, leading into the zone, throwing it in front, and Mason Appleton picking up the trash for his third of the season. And just like that, we got a 1-1 game. That third line, again, fantastic. I loved every bit of it today. And Appleton's been playing some of the better hockey in his last couple, so that's really good to see. I've been hard on Appleton this year with just the lack of scoring and the lack of really anything on the ice. I don't think that this year he's really brought a ton, but the last couple games he has really found his game, which is good to see. So the Jets, despite dominating most of the period in the first, end up with a 1-1 tie, and we head into the second. The second period was really more the same. Jets are going back and forth with Anaheim, and I mean, for the most part, they dominated. The Jets destroyed Anaheim about 1-2 on the ozone time, but they just couldn't seem to get that elite scoring chance, right? Like, they couldn't find that slot shot. They just could not find it, even on the power play. The Jets went 0 for 21 on the power plays. They continue that streak today. They had 2 more power plays where they could not score, which sucks. We've talked about this a lot, so I'm not going to beat the dead horse a ton about that today. But late in the second, it was the guy with the monkey on his back coming through with a big goal, a little bit of a grease one, off the rebound from a Pierre-Luc Dubois shot on a 2-on-1. It's Kyle Connor, his 28th of the season. He needed that one in the worst way, and he picks it up. Goodbye, monkey. Jets are up 2-1, heading into the third period. Now, here I am thinking, okay, well, there's not really a lot else that can happen here. I think the Jets can just shut her down. But I was wrong. The Jets take a ridiculous penalty. I believe it was the Capobianco penalty for tripping, and he ended up getting high-sticked or something in the process. So kind of unfortunate, but it would be Frankie Vatrano scoring on the power play, making it 2-2. And with just under 15 minutes left in the third, I'm thinking, wow, if this is a game that the Jets managed to lose, that is not very encouraging, to say the least here. This Anaheim team is bad, and there's no reason that the Jets should not be cranking them. But the Jets answered my prayers, and it's Adam Lowry with just under 10 minutes to go in the game with a disgusting feed from Brendan Dillon right onto the tape. Backdoor, Adam Lowry puts it home. He's been on fire his last few games. He's got 3 goals in his last 4. Adam Lowry seems to have woken up from his mid-season slumber, and hey, he's on a bit of a ripper right now. I'm liking Adam Lowry. The intensity's there, and he's definitely found his game over the last few. Hopefully that continues, because the Jets are going to need him in a very big way heading into the playoffs if they are to make it. The Jets were really close to making this a 4-2 game as, you know, Anaheim pulled the goalie and they were going for it, and Vladislav Nemestikov comes through right up beside the net pretty much and cranks it off the post, which I don't know, I thought that was pretty funny. Ducks went the other way, had a scoring chance, and thank God they didn't score. That would have been very ugly for Vlad, but it did not end up happening, and the Jets end up holding on for the 3-2 win in regulation, picking up a massive 2 points, as Calgary did lose to Vegas. Nashville did beat Seattle in a shootout, so, you know, Nashville's going to stay the pace, but Winnipeg does get up 2 on Calgary, which is good news. In this game, I was very impressed with Kyle Connor, just, you know, for answering the bell. Rick Bowness obviously not holding back and not making it a secret that he's unhappy with the veterans at the moment, and you know, just with their work ethic, with their, you know, confidence, their motivation right now, with yesterday's comments about all that. And in my opinion, Kyle Connor definitely answered the bell today, and so did Pierre-Luc Dubois. I liked his game as well, and I don't know, just those two, they're put back together on the same line, and I thought they worked very well today. Dubois had a few really nice chances. He ended up getting the assist, obviously, on the Connor goal. So it was nice to see that these guys were, you know, more reminiscent of how they were in the first half of the year rather than, you know, the back half, which they've been, you know, a little subpar. Mark Scheifele, you know, he's still going through it a little bit. Didn't have a great game today, but, you know, hopefully that changes, that turns around. He's still going to need to look to answer the bell, and maybe he can do that this weekend against the LA Kings. The Big Ol' Shining Star Award today is going to go to Kyle Connor, obviously, just for getting that monkey off the back. It was nice. I'm sure he feels a lot better about it. Wasn't the prettiest goal of all time, but man, he needed one in the worst way. So Kyle Connor, congratulations on the Big Ol' Shining Star Award. You deserve it today. And yeah, hey, keep it going, man. We're going to need it heading into the playoffs. This recording is late. I mean, like, it's almost 12 o'clock here Central Time in Winnipeg as I'm recording this, and my God, I'm tired. This week, I don't know what's been going on with me, but I have been so tired all day long, and then as soon as I get into bed, I cannot sleep. Like, I'm just wide awake. So I don't know, I'm running on a little bit of fumes here, but I know as soon as I lie down, I'm going to be wide awake, which is incredibly annoying. Keep yawning here, and I don't know, it's messing up my recording. I keep having to make more cuts than I usually do. So yeah, I don't know. If I seem kind of dead in this video, I apologize, guys, but man, the 9 p.m. start and then you know, recording right after with being dead, yeah, I don't know. Not the most fun thing in the world, but I wanted to cover this game because, you know, Kyle Connor and the third line were pretty inspiring today. But with all that said, I am going to hop on out of here. I want to go to bed, so I will, you know, hey, I'll see you guys in the next one. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought about the game. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you impressed? Were you not impressed? Love to hear from you guys. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Go Jets, go. Bye-bye.